Welcome back to my channel, girl. I hope you guys are doing well. So today we are going to be comparing two products today. As you guys see by the title, we are going to be testing out the Milani and the Kat Von D foundations. Now this is very popular. They have other foundation that they're comparing with the Kat Von D Apple foundation, but most of the foundation they are reviewing, I can't get my actual shade, so decided to try out the Milani cream to powder foundation. So I went to Walgreens to get this. This is, I don't remember, it's like maybe like $11 for this. So it's very hype on TikTok, seen it all over the place, and I want to try it out for myself because I actually love the Good Apple foundation. I still have it here. I didn't return it because I really like how it looks on my skin, and even though it's a little dark, almost summer, and I know I usually get dark around this time, and I just want to keep it for that if I decide to wear this. So if you missed my video on the Good Apple foundation, I will put the link up here so you guys could take a look at that. So the shade that I picked up is 10078. So this is it here with the Milani foundation. Now this is the foundation here, and I picked up the shade Caramel Brown, which is $2.92. So I'm not sure if this is gonna work for me, but we're gonna see. That was the only shade that was close to my skin tone, so it looks like it's a little bit on the red side. So we're gonna see, and let's just see what the Kat Von D shade looks like. I still have it in the package here. So the Kat Von D foundation, it's not that red in the pan, but when you put it on, it comes off a little red. And this is, you can see the difference. Different shades, you know, but I just want to see if this is a dupe for the Kat Von D. Okay, so the Kat Von D foundation is a full coverage matte finish, and it's a cream foundation. It's also full coverage, hydrating, and long wear, and it's definitely not a matte finish foundation because I tried it out before. I really do like it. So let's go on the Ulta website. You can get this on the Ulta website. I seen it there. I just went to the store because I couldn't figure out the shade online, and you guys know I always have a problem with that. Milani foundation is $11. Foundation comes with 22 shades, so it's a light diffusing buildable full coverage. It's also a matte finish. It has vitamin A and E plus green tea. So this glides on as a cream foundation and is buildable full coverage light diffusing powder. So what I'll do is I'll prep the skin. I'm going to be using a different primer today. I'm going to be using e.l.f. primer. This is a hydrating balm. And I'm just gonna take that and just put that there. So we're gonna go in with the Milani foundation first, since we know what the Kat Von D foundation, how it works. So I'm gonna do this side first. It's definitely a little too red, but I know that it would have been a little red. Just like looking at it, I knew it was gonna be red, but I'm gonna lighten that up with a concealer. Now this goes on really smooth, and I'm just hoping that this is not really matte. Like with the Kat Von D foundation, as soon as you put it on, you could tell like, wow, like this is, you know, this is really good. Now you could tell from my hairline how the foundation is like different color with my hairline, but it blends in really nice, and the coverage is really good. Like you'll get like a full coverage with this. Like I love it. I like the coverage. So let's just go over here, and you guys know, if you follow me for a while, you know that little dark spots around the lips, I love that to be covered. I don't have to go back and forth trying to cover this up, and it actually covered it up. Like in real life, you could tell like it's pretty dark. And this is the amount that I'm gonna put. I'm just gonna bring that down a little bit right here. I like the coverage. but I could tell like it's not that hydrating as the Kat Von D foundation. Yeah, it's definitely a different finish than the Kat Von D. Because the Kat Von D foundation, it says that it's matte it's a matte finish, but it's not. This one you could actually tell like if I don't know, it don't look like it's hydrating, but we just put it on the skin, so we just have to give it a little time to do its thing. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with this brush here. This one is from Sheenan Cosmetics. Like all of these brushes are like really good. This foundation is very, very soft in the pan. Like a little bit goes a long way. So that's why I like using a brush to pick up less foundation. So we're gonna go in, and with this foundation, as soon as you put it on, you could tell as soon as you put it on, you could see the glow, like right there. You could like see the glow right there. So I'm not gonna put more of it because I don't need it. I'm just gonna put that around the eyes so you can match. I'm gonna go over with a sponge because I don't want to mess up my hairline. So I'm gonna go with a sponge on that end. Now this brush is really good for this. I haven't used this brush in a while. Like when it settles into the skin, you probably cannot tell like the difference. Like if I have like two foundations on, a bit over the hairline, just to blend out everything. But with this one, you could tell like it's a little bit more on the matte side. My skin is not feeling any tight or anything. I don't see any hydration. It's just like, you know, normal. And you know what? I can't really tell the difference, like putting both of them side by side. I can't really tell the difference. Like with the Kat Von D foundation, it does oxidize a little darker. So even though you see this in the pan, it's a little darker in like when you put it on. This one, it's not oxidizing at all. It's just red. I'm not sure if this is a soft matte finish yet. I'm not really feeling anything on my skin. It just look normal, but with the Kat Von D foundation, you could actually see the glow. And that's what I said in the beginning. This is definitely not a matte foundation. And as you guys could see from both sides, the color looks the same to me. So I'm going with my Age Rewind. This is from Maybelline, and this shade is Golden. It's a little lighter.
Hey, dirty wine girl, don't need to read your mind, I can see the signs, girl. Hey, if love is blind, girl, body like Braille, let me read between the lines, girl. Down like loose change, let's try new things. Way you shake your body, give me mood swings. Running through my mind, she go Usain. Got me thinking about giving her my last name.
The way you're moving, my baby, they drive me crazy, so crazy about you, my baby. That's how I really feel. Be like say, I wanna just rock your body, rock your body, rock your body. Be like say, like you might hurt somebody, hurt somebody, hurt somebody. Not trying to just work the middle, work the middle, work check that just see a little, just a little, flex on the beat. When it's hot, we just turn up the heat. Bring your body here right next to me. You look like the perfect man. This could be the perfect dance. So come on, go ahead and just flex on the beat. For me, my baby, you've got me winding like so crazy around you, oh my baby, oh, not so I dare. Be like say, I wanna just rock your body, rock your body, rock your body. Be like say, like you might hurt somebody, hurt somebody, hurt somebody. Not trying to just work the middle, work the middle.
right guys, so this is how everything looks. Honestly, I'm liking this. You can't even tell, girl. So this is what it looks like up close, right? Look how beautiful this foundation looks. With this side, this is the Milani side, and this is the Kat Von D side. You can't really tell which foundation I have on my face, and I do like both of them. This don't feel really matte on my skin. It feels really good. Now, if you guys take a look on both sides, you can't really tell which foundation I have on my face if I'm in public. I actually love it. It blends into the skin really nice. I did get a full coverage. It just looked really nice. Okay, so with the Kat Von D foundation, I did get a little bit more coverage. With this side here, I still could see, you know, my little spots, but not too much. On this side, everything is covered, right? You really don't see anything. But on this side, you guys could see, like, I still could see it. That is fine. I really don't care if you don't cover or not. I like both of them. I don't even know which one to tell you, like, to pick up. But if you're on a budget, pick up the Milani. If you have the Kat Von D, keep it. Like, if I like a foundation, I always keep it. And I definitely don't need both of them because I feel both of them work the same. I actually like it. It looks really nice on camera. I was like, I hope this foundation don't look too dark in person, but it works out really nice. I did bring down a little bit of powder. So for under the neck, this powder here from Fenty, I did use it on my neck a little bit just to give my neck a little color because my skin is a little light. The only thing I can say is that the Kat Von D foundation gives me a little bit more coverage than the Milani foundation, but both of them gives me a full coverage. Okay, it's not a bad foundation. Now it says that it's a soft matte foundation. To me, it's not. I have dry skin. I don't feel anything matte on my skin. It's the same thing as the Good Apple foundation. I don't feel anything on my skin at all. That's why I told you guys, if you have dry skin and you want to try out the Kat Von D foundation, go ahead. The Milani foundation is all over. You can find on their website. You probably could find them on Amazon as well, Target, Walgreens. Most of the shades on the Ulta website is gone because it's like TikTok hype up a lot of stuff, okay? I recommend this for you guys. It's a really great finish. Soft matte. It's good for all skin types. You could, you know, try it out. As you guys could see on my face, you can't really tell which foundation I have on my face. This is a really nice dupe for the Kat Von D foundation. So if you guys want to try this out, I do recommend this for you guys. This is just beautiful. Let me know in the comments below which side that you prefer. If you could tell the difference, please let me know in the comments below. And I'm also going to put the links in the description box down below where you can find this both of this foundation. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope this video helped you guys try to figure out which foundation that you want to buy. If you're on a budget, get the Milani foundation. It works the same as the Kat Von D. The Kat Von D foundation is just a little bit more hydrated than the Milani foundation. Thank you guys so much. See you guys in my next video. Bye guys.